Hey everyone, welcome back. I wanted to come on here to just say I hope that you've been doing well. Thank you to everyone who is watching me, who is subscribed, who has messaged me, who has booked a session. Thank you so much, old friends and new friends, for just coming my way. I'm so grateful that I have this space to share with you all, but also to be myself. It's very empowering to be able to just randomly show up one day here and speak my truth and have people who can connect with it, who have experienced something similar, and just a lot of kind words about my energy. And I feel emotional just like thinking about the comments and messages I've read that are just encouraging me to keep going because I still have many years to live, but I know that I've gone through a lot. I feel like I've gone through 5 lifetimes and it's a lot. If you feel that way too, I'm so happy you're still here. I've gone through so many waves of growth and I've gone through like very intense depression. I was going through it alone. And if you have experienced that when you go through it alone, I mean, it is like dark. Nobody asks to feel depressed or to feel anxiety or to feel or even have thoughts that they shouldn't be alive anymore. And just like remembering how I felt like makes me sad. And it's yeah, I would just share it because I feel like it would help. It would help, hopefully, to show you if you're going through this too. Like, continue, just show up every day for yourself. In the long run, right? When I look at my life, it's gone up, right? But there's definitely been moments where I'm going up and I dip, and I go up and I dip, and I've had moments where I've dipped so like intensely down that I didn't think I could get back up. And there's external factors, but a big part of it is just in our mind and how we feel. And there's many reasons why this is going on, right? Like why you would feel this way. It could be there literally is a lot of negative energy around you. You're just going through a very tough experience, such as, you lost someone, either they passed or a relationship, or you lost a job. I kept having that like one thing. I just like kept going down. I felt like I was on my knees. In real life, I was walking, still living life, still happy, but deep down, that's how I felt. And I was turning to alcohol and going out with friends and trying to find my partner because I thought that if I found somebody and we were happy, I'd be happy. But then when I would get to know these people, I wasn't happy. There's many reasons why. I could probably talk about relationships another day. I'm just waiting till I'm ready. I remember my first dark night of the soul. And I remember many of my death and rebirths. And I know it's rebirths because I honestly feel like it's like a physical release. It's like I'm going through a ton of emotions or a lot of things in my head, and then like one day I'm just like clear. That's when you know. But if you have gone through moments of depression and anxiety and it just like doesn't go away, or if you've had suicidal thoughts, I'm sorry. I remember it was on my mind at least for like around a month. I thought to myself, it wasn't like I thought like of an action, right? To do to bring me to that place I would never go. It was more of like, what's the point of being alive? And those kind of like sentiments. And I remember just sitting in it, and it was really hard. And I told one person that I was thinking like that, and still love this person. I'm not sharing this to like say anything bad about this person. It's sharing it because maybe you experience something similar where you try to confide in someone and you just get a reaction that doesn't make sense or is not supportive, When I shared this to somebody, they told me, "You're dumb." They laughed in my face. I can tell in that moment, this person has never experienced it and that's why they reacted it that way, and that's okay. I'm telling you guys the truth. I was just like, okay. I still love that person. I don't remember how long it was, but time passed, and I do remember the moment that it went away was when it came back, and I thought immediately, my mind thought of like my nieces and nephews, and I felt this burst of joy because they make me so happy just simply for existing. I love them so much. I've been an auntie since I was 12, and it is like the best thing ever. Literally one of the highlights of my life is being an auntie. I remember clearly, even just talking about it now, it's like one of my nieces' face showed up and she's laughing, and then I'm always playing with my niece and nephews. I've always been like that. I always love kids. Like I'm just always with them. But I saw their faces, and then I saw myself playing with them, and I felt myself like smile, and then I felt myself feel sad, like I can't do this to them. And this is not where I thought this video was going, but I think someone must need it because it's coming through. But yeah, I immediately, like, in that way, I started to feel like my love for them. And then, you know, I thought about my mom too. And then I started thinking about my family. And then I started thinking about my friends. And I don't know. It's just like, I beat it. And something in me, and I'm pretty sure it was my soul, was like, girl, don't do it. It's not you, you know? Because it just like went away. And I haven't experienced it since. And when I experience things like this, that I feel like in life, just tough, challenging things or very low points or experiences that like really affect me, you know, like negatively, I feel like there's a reason for it, you know. And I really, really feel like it's like, as I said it, I felt this like knowing this. I know, like my soul knows that it is because it will help me understand other people. Okay. So if you are going through this and you are having thoughts like that nobody wants you to be around, or that you should just, you know, I don't want to say the word, but like there's no reason to live. There's a reason to live. I'm telling you guys, I've told you guys in my other videos, okay? I'm telling you, your reason to live is to be happy. How to be in alignment is to do things that make you happy, to be around people who make you happy, to put yourself in an environment where you are happy. If you are not happy right now, change your environment, change the people around you, change your job, change your partner. Like, don't be afraid of change, okay? You are blocking yourself from feeling joy, which is why you came here. You came here to be happy. Happiness is our most authentic version. I'm telling you, think of all the times that you have felt happy. Think of it right now, okay? Think of all the times that you have laughed so hard, have laughed out loud, have ugly laughed, okay? Think about it. Who was around you? Where were you? What were you doing? If you feel like you need to repeat that, do that. I went to Disney and it was the best thing ever. So the next year I was like, I'm gonna go again. And the next year I was like, I'm gonna go again. Because nobody's stopping me. It was a dream I've always had since I was a kid. And yes, I went when I was a lot older, okay? And I made my dream come true. So I do feel like, because I make things happen in my life, that you can make things happen in your life. If I can do it, you can do it. We're all just normal people, okay? We all have different disadvantages when we're younger, but you have a choice and you can show up as your best version. If you are struggling with a lot of like just negative energy and you know it's not you, please go and watch my cleansing videos. That can help you a lot. You can also pray. Don't pray from an energy or state of fear, okay? Here's an example. When I pray, I got to take a step back because I have prayed. I have prayed from moments of sadness. I have. Where I'm crying and I'm like, why is this happening to me? I don't want to do this anymore. I want this to stop. I've definitely done that, so I'm sorry. I can't clearly advise you all to. But if you can, okay, pray in a state of trust and knowing that something's going to come. Because I'm telling you, if you're thinking something good is going to happen to you, it's kind of already like, you're not making it up, okay? Just believe that. So if you have this random feeling like a new job is coming, okay? And you're ready for a new job, this is how you pray, okay? Here's just an example, because I just feel like a lot of people work, so I just tend to use work as an example. I've taught you all before. I really encourage you to close your eyes, because that's how we can disconnect from the physical world. At least that's what helps me. I close my eyes and I try to put the focus with my mind, okay? Bring the energy down to your heart, okay? Your heart will help connect you. Place your hands on your heart. Breathe. Ground yourself, ground your mind, okay? Don't rush when you're doing this part. Take as many breaths as you need to. Big, long breaths, okay? Until you feel calm and until you feel like your mind is clear. If your mind is not clear, just tell it to clear up. It doesn't have to be that hard. You just tell your mind, just stop thinking about everything that was going on today. I clear my mind right now. Repeat it as many times as you need to. Remember, you control your mind and body, okay? Breathe in, cleanse and clear your mind, purify it. Keep it in a calm and peaceful state, okay? And when you feel ready, pray to whoever you want to. Pray to your ancestors, pray to any of the goddesses that you grew up with or that you feel a call to pray to or that you resonate with. If you don't know who to pray to, you can pray to God. God to me is just a source of energy. So a lot of people say source, the universe, even your higher self. Remember to call on whoever you want to help you, okay? Your choice. And then set your intention. What are you praying for? Don't ask from a state of fear like, why am I still working at this job? I'm so tired of it. It's okay if you do, But I encourage you to pray like this. Let me show you. Dear Divine, dear Source, dear my higher self. This is how I really pray. Dear Archangels of Light, Ascended Masters, Light Beings, named in a name to love, support, guide, and protect me. I ask that you please remove all obstacles from my way. Bring clarity to me so that I know what to do next to help the world, to help my family, to help my friends, to expand on my journey. Help me to become my highest version so I can help more and more people, so I can help Mother Earth. I know this is my mission, and I trust and surrender. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it. It's pretty simple, and it's really about your energy, okay? When you drop into your heart, you are connecting to, I was going to say the higher heavens, but to each their own, okay? Whatever you feel like you connect to. Sometimes I connect really strongly to the heavens. Sometimes I connect really strongly to the cosmos. So it even changes for me. Sometimes my ancestors won't come through. And I'm like, okay. So all that aside, I hope you all are doing well. I just wanted to come talk to you all. And yeah, you're not alone, okay? You are so loved. I'm telling you right now. The reason why I emphasize this is I wish that I knew how loved I was when I was growing up. And I'm not saying the people around me didn't love me, but like there's another level of love that you will feel when you feel God's love, when you feel the love of your divine team. We all have one, okay? You feel the love and support of your angels and your guides. We didn't come down here alone. When you feel that love, it is so empowering. I'm telling you, I've gone through turmoil in my life, and there was times where I felt to myself like, very sorry, okay? Many of us feel this, they call it the victimhood mentality. It's okay, it's normal. We gotta go through it to grow through it. We have to go through it to grow through it. I said that really fast. But I went through it, and that's okay. I'm done with that life. But I was like, I mean, I have valid reasons, but I was like, oh, I was just like, why is this happening? Why, like, just the why, like, I just couldn't find a good answer. And it's just like, everything just hurt. And when I first felt my team and first, like, just knew, like, truly knew that I wasn't alone, I felt safe. This sense of safety I've never felt in my whole life. And I cannot explain it. When I first truly felt God, it was so powerful. It's like the most beautiful divine energy. And once you feel this energy of like unconditional love, it is so powerful that like it lifts you up. And that's why I want to like do my journey, because I can show you that energy. We don't know things until we experience it. How, like, why would you believe it? It's very hard. But I'm going to show you that energy and the energy of the divine angels, because they're like literally looking down on us. You know, I know there are many times in life where we think like God doesn't hear our prayers, or we're just alone. Like, there's just no support. But there is. We just have to open our eyes to receive. It's there. They just don't interrupt, because if we want to walk with our head down and just like not ask them for help, or like not acknowledge all the signs they're trying to give us to like redirect us, you know, I've had many of that. I had many signs where it was like, don't date that guy, and I would just not listen because I was stubborn. I didn't listen to my intuition. I muted just a lot. Like, I did not have a connection with my body. I was drinking a lot. I was not treating myself good. How can I connect to myself if I'm like, my body is just like there in the lowest state? When I look back, I'm like, I can see all the signs they were giving me. I just wasn't listening, and that's okay. Again, we have free will. But when you choose to open your eyes, okay? You choose to open your heart. You will see, I'm telling you, that they have been with you this whole time. And there were many times where, let's just say like bullying and just other stuff happened. And I had this feeling like, you know what? I would just never tell my story, because I just don't want to be that person who like spreads that kind of stuff, even if it's to defend myself or something. Or I don't know, it really hurt me in the past. Like, if I dated a person and they really hurt me and we broke up, like, really hurts me to like say the things that they did to me, because it hurts me to know that I allowed somebody to do that to me too. And I really thought that these are things that like I would die with, where I just knew it. Or, you know, a few people in my life like who witnessed it would know. And I just like, there's a weight to it, you know? You kind of hold these things, and these things that have hurt you. And when I realized that I was never alone, my divine angelic team, my divine guides, heavens was watching me the whole time. They know my whole story. I don't need to tell anybody, you know? I'm not a victim. I'm changing. I have backup. They are always with me. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody's going to tell me that I'm making all this stuff up, because you haven't felt what I felt. You haven't had the moments of synchronicity, and I've just had many magical moments. Okay, when I went to my first time at Disney, it was amazing. Okay. And it was my birthday. And out of all the people there, I'm telling you, Disney World in Florida, okay? So many people go there. Out of all the people, 2 random workers came up to me. They're randomly selecting people, throwing some Disney magic to give like free tickets for the fireworks show, and you get like a free dessert kind of dinner vibe thing. And I was like, what? On my birthday? Stop. I was like, oh my God, I looked around like all these people, you guys picked me? I was so happy. And they're like, yeah, all we want you to do is take a photo with us. I'm like, I would take the picture with you right now. So then we took a picture, and it was so beautiful. It's like magical moments like that where I was like, life is great, you guys. Allow these magical moments to come through. 1 in a million chance. And yeah, it was the best. I remember I was telling my niece and my sister-in-law that I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. It was like the best thing ever. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great June, and I'll see you guys next time.